back.
No, Danny, you're not the Pilkington figure. In this equation, you would be the Gervais figure.
Oh, okay.
Joseph would be the Pilkington
yeah, because
figure.
I'm teaching you.
Cementing once again my gangly, bug-eyed Steve Merchant.
You do look like Steve Merchant, hey?
Get a dog up here.
In some photos, it's quite uncanny.
Oh, that's true enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
you just
hell.
said true enough.
Yes, I did. Okay, so this is the next segment. This
Wouldn't
is
it
the...
be amazing if we had one of the podcast crew email in at Joseph at
monkeykinjoe@hotmail.com, or if they visited our Bebo at
www.bebo.com/LiveFromJoe's or
/77/cc.
you can also have. I don't think you need to, but you can also put it on hippity tippity.
Joseph!
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be quite cool. That would be quite something. I'd like to wax anachronistic here. Because when's this going out? October? Is it?
October, yeah.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. I'm sure that it's very good. But anyway, we're filming this in August, as you know, because we said on our Bebo page that we were filming season 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
And the city of Christchurch, the slovenly intravenous drug user ridden hellhole that is Christchurch, has been rocked by a spate of bombings.
Hey, can you get me my charger from the living room?
And Joseph is offended by these bombings.
What kind of bombings?
I'm offended because yesterday,
Joseph, give us the skinny on these bombs, if you would.
It could be funny. It might rhyme, just like orange and syringe. It's the skinny with Joseph.
I'd buy orange and syringe.
Yeah, me too.
I'd buy like orange juice in syringes.
No, I mean, no, as a rhyme.
Oh, right.
You fucking tard biscuit.
Alright.
Because that'd be quite nice.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
What would you like?
Inject orange and like drink it.
I wouldn't like it if it had
Drink
a needle
it from
on it.
a needle. I thought you'd like inject orange juice. It's like,
You wouldn't want to do that.
oh man, that's some
That
good
would be
pulp.
mental.
That's some good citric acid.
Yeah.
Yum, yum. So Joseph's going to tell us about the bombings and why he's offended by them.
Because they were saying in the in the news pipe.
They kind of made like it was like the London bombings or like 9/11 or something.
Yeah, they were
like a
there have
big
been
deal.
bombings in Christchurch, bus exchange, a rubbish bin in Colombo Street,
Yeah.
and there were bombings. And they said the explosions, people cut and things like that. The bombs were fizzy
Soft drink bottles with
dry ice in them. So the headline was like bombing in Christchurch and bus exchange, things like that.
Makes it sound
And
like an
they're
Al
just-
Qaeda attack.
and they're
Read
just-
the article and it makes it sound more like a mischievous prank.
And they're just pranks with dry ice. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Several young,
Unbelievable.
a bunch of young white guys are sought in connection with the bombings because they're rowdy little
Connection with
pranksters.
bombings.
When did these bombings happen?
Yesterday. I was driving down Colombo Street. I was going to go park in the bus exchange. I couldn't because the street had been cordoned off
I would have been there if I had school yesterday. I
Yeah.
would have been there.
at the bus exchange.
Yeah, when it happened.
But the bomb wouldn't have actually harmed you because what happened to the bus exchange bomb, Joseph?
The
Cleaner took it into his office.
The cleaner took it into his office. It
Was
made
mildly
loud.
injured and it hurt his ears when he was trying to open it.
He was trying to open the bomb. He got small cuts from the plastic, and he hurt his little ears.
Yeah.
His little goblin ears.
His horrible little pincy cauliflower-like ears were hurt by the loud crack of the bomb. So that's pretty penny ante kind of stuff. Pretty piss ass. So we don't have much respect for those Christchurch bombs.
Now we don't have enough time to do a segment, so we're just going to talk more.
Well, we weren't going to do a segment, were we?
Will we?
Did we have any segments lined up?
I could do educating Danny with just things that I know. Alright, I'll do that. Okay, educating Danny. He's a bit stupid, but not for long. Alright.
Good.
I'm
So-
not stupid.
That's the
No.
jingle.
Alright. Fucking stop falling off your fucking jet ski.
Okay,
Like-
go Joseph.
Jingles aren't true, Danny, because the skinny with Danny is funny.
Mm.
So, Danny,
Yes.
would you like,
You're going to have to come up with pun titles.
yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with pun titles. Okay, would you like, Wowzer, that's a lot of Monet. Would you like, oh, okay, would you like, whipped up a storm with that music? Would you,
Yeah.
or would you like, time for tea?
Which one would you like, Danny?
I'd like Wowzer, that's
I
all
was hoping you would.
Wowzer, that's a lot of Monet. Okay. It won't when this podcast came out, but Daniel Radcliffe just recently turned 18, right?
Which is, meaning that the lock on his house has been broken and the Dementor can seek him at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wizards come of age at 17.
Yeah, but this was the big deal, so obviously it's different in real life.
I went to see a comedian, right, and he said...
Dylan Moran.
No, it wasn't Dylan Moran. It was a comedian, an amateur comedian at a bar in town.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, it was. And he said, did anyone watch the news last night? And I was like, and everyone was like, And
No, I
he's
was watching Shorter's mate.
Apparently Daniel Radcliffe just turned 18. And everyone was like, and then the comedian said, well, no one really cares because know what everyone else is waiting for when Emma Watson turns 18. You know, am I right?
Alright.
Pedophilia, it's amusing and funny.
So, what I'm going to teach you about Daniel is, he is now because of the lock being broken, he is the richest 18-year-old in the entirety of Britain.
Wow.
And, so the entire
Are you
Britain,
educating me about Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah.
Because I know about Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, I know.
that his favourite band is Sugar Ross.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Shut up, cock! Okay. So...
No
and
conversation with
that
Sugar Ross can
and
be shut up, cock.
He,
No.
he got...
Sugar Ross are like one of those impenetrably cool things.
He was nerding all about Daniel Radcliffe.
Like, what's that band that you don't... Sufjan... Who the fuck is Sufjan Stevens?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like him.
And Daniel Radcliffe has enough money now, Danny, that he could buy several Monet paintings. Because he's got so many millions of dollars.
That's what you're educating me about.
That Daniel Radcliffe is rich enough to buy some Monet paintings.
Yeah.
This segment is shit.
And Daniel Radcliffe said that he is not going to fritter away all of his money on parties and fast cars.
Right.
He's going to put it in the bank.
Right. Because I quite like the idea that Daniel Radcliffe would become like the Britain's most nouveau riche kid,
So,
and by extension the world's biggest chav, and he would throw aside his entire wardrobe and replace it all with Burberry and live in a Burberry house and pull a whole lot of broads with stringy over gelled hair and go out and steal Mars bars.
so
I think Daniel Radcliffe should just use all his money to try and devote his life and to try and discover the existence of Harry Potter's world. Because I think it's real.
I
Shut
think
up,
that he
Cock.
should pump all of his money into trying to discover the Philosopher's Stone. So
Yeah.
so that he never dies. Reinvigorate alchemy, I say.
Alright,
Sir Isaac Newton doesn't get enough respect nowadays.
Alright, that's
I think if we bring back his alchemical habits, people will start listening to what he had to
Alright,
say
so
about
we've got
apples and shit.
1 minute 30 left. I'll just quickly do one more of the things, Danny.
Okay.
So what one would you like? There's it's time for dinner. And what was
Yeah.
the other one?
I
I'd
don't
like
know.
to take time for tea, please.
Okay.
Time for tea. Okay.
This will be better next month.
Yeah.
It's good this month, but it'll knock your socks off next
Yeah.
month.
I already knew that Daniel Radcliffe had
Shut up!
money.
Okay. Now, time for tea. You know when you might go and have tea, right? And somebody will say, time for tea, right? When thyme, the herb, was first discovered,
Yes.
right? People would only say time for tea and they'd be meaning just have a bit of time.
Like,
No, like a bit of the herb
right.
instead of that. Alright, goodbye everybody. We'll be back with our next segment right after the break. It's not turned off. Goodbye.